hard decision of supplementing my poor public speaking skills by not amplifying myself. So I get to say horrible things and yell at the same time. So, okay, this is not fire, good. Good evening, everybody. My name is Guy Thompson. I'm the best man. Thank you all so much for coming and making this wedding the huge success it has been. I hope everyone enjoyed their dinner and are having a great time, as am I. Obviously, many of you don't know me. Steve and I met in the hallowed halls of Tonston Junior High in 1992, which was 20 years ago.
Whoa.
We've remained good friends since then, even though junior high school was the only time we ever actually attended school together. We've gone on cruises. We toilet papered houses together. We've spent countless hours having excellent conversations about education, life, and so many hours about women. And anything else you can think of, right? He truly is my best friend. I've always known him to be a loyal, intelligent, and determined man. Sometimes, however, that determination is employed a bit more mischievously than other times. So let me give you an example of that. One winter evening, Stephen was wandering through his neighborhood, and he happens upon a sink set out by a dumpster. Okay, this was not your mama's sink. This was not a stainless hand washing sink or anything. This was a full-on porcelain double sink that probably weighed over 150 pounds. Okay, so most people would just walk by and say, "Oh, there's a sink there." You know, I don't know. You just walk by, leave it alone. Stephen decided the sink had one major problem. The sink was not broken. But that leads to the question of how do you break an incredibly sturdy object like a porcelain sink? It's a pretty tough physics problem, really, if you think about it. How do you apply a large amount of force to such a rigid body? Well, he could have smashed it with a sledgehammer, but that just would have been too easy and probably kind of boring. So what's a more creative way to destroy a sink if you're in your early teens, let's say? Well, you employ gravity. Thankfully, there was a shopping center adjacent to Stephen's neighborhood with an exposed access ladder to the roof. How would one get such a heavy sink up onto a shopping center's roof? Well, that's when he called me. So Stephen calls me and he expresses the urgent need to drop this sink off of a roof. And I say, yes, we do need to drop that sink off of a roof, and I know exactly how to do it. So I begin planning the most complex rope and pulley system ever devised. And maybe just an hour later, the two of us were standing on the edge of that roof holding that sink, precariously balanced. And letting that sink go was the culmination of an evening of grit and ingenuity. The sink shattered into 1,000 pieces with a great thud. Okay, all right. It was probably more like 4 pieces. But we didn't have time to count because we were too busy running away like children. We quickly jumped into a car and retreated to, somewhere else. And we left behind the few other neighborhood friends that had been in on it to talk to the police and clean up the mess eventually. Okay, so maybe this wasn't the most useful endeavor, but it illustrates a point. Even at that age, Stephen showed determination, patience, and advanced problem-solving skills. The sink had to die. He wasn't satisfied until he had accomplished this goal. This determination is something he's demonstrated to me throughout his life. In school, in his accounting work, and his current teaching job. So not to say that Steve is perfect. That's where Sophie comes in, right? Her personality is often a perfect counter for him, and vice versa. These two make an excellent team in the precise way we all want to be with our significant others. They trust each other, they have each other's backs, they're battle buddies. They protect each other from the horrors of modern society, such as awkward social situations, running out of alcohol, worst of all, baby chihuahuas, which is a big problem. These two support each other, they love each other, and together they can accomplish anything they've set out to do. So, I'd like to propose a toast to the health, happiness, and future success of my wonderful friends, Stephen and Sophie. I want you both to know that you really made the right choice and your lives will only get better from here. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.